In this question, there's an aluminum carbide, which we don't know the formula. So I'm going to put the formula as AlXCy. This aluminum carbide will react with water to form a single hydrocarbon gas. Okay, reacts with water, form CYHC. Again, we do not know the formula. Then this hydrocarbon will react with oxygen, complete combustion to form CO2 and H2O. Now in this combustion, we have this Cy in the hydrocarbon. So that means Y number of mole of CO2 will be formed. Okay, and Z over 2 moles of H2O will also form. Now we need this information because we need to know that this Y here will give the number of carbon in the hydrocarbon, hence the number of carbon in the aluminum carbide. In the question, we are given the volume of CO2, 108 centimeter cube. By using this information, we'll be able to find the number of mole of CO2. Now, finding the number of mole of CO2 will give us the number of mole of carbon, because all carbon in the hydrocarbon will turn into CO2, and in every molecule of CO2, there's only one carbon. So the number of mole of CO2 is the number of mole of carbon. Finding number of mole of a gas is dividing volume by 24,000, because 24,000 will be the volume of 1 mole of gas at room temperature and pressure. That would give us 4.5 times 10 to the power of negative 3 mole. So that would be the number of mole of carbon in aluminum carbide. Next, I want to find the mass of carbon. Multiply the number of mole by the atomic mass of carbon, gives us the mass of carbon in aluminum carbide. So why did I find the mass of carbon? Because we are also given the total mass of the sample. 0.216 gram will be the mass of aluminium with the mass of carbon. To find the mass of aluminium in the sample, we use the total mass minus the mass of carbon. So the mass of aluminium in the sample will be 0.162 gram. Now I can use these two masses to find the ratio of aluminium to carbon in the aluminium carbide. Right, we use the same method as how we always find the empirical formula of a compound. To find the simplest ratio, we need to divide the number of mole by the number of mole that is smaller, which is the number of mole of carbon here. So now it will be 1.333 to 1. We need to multiply these two numbers by 3 so that we get a whole number for both of them. After multiplying by 3, we found the simplest whole number ratio of aluminium to carbon, which is 4 to 3. So that means the formula of this compound will be Al4C3. So the answer to this question is D.